Hey guys, it's me, Sean Capri. This is If We Ran Nintendo. You're live on youtube.com/WeTheNerdy. Thank you for being here. And before we get started, I'm just gonna talk. Usually I'm all yelly, and I'm gonna hide behind the logo here as well. I'm gonna thank all our patrons at patreon.com/MakeUsBetter. We're really good. We're way better than we were yesterday, and it's all thanks to you. Like our platinum executive producers, Mr. Corey Hicks at twitch.tv/chicks_18, and Mr. Mark Moody Reviews at youtube.com/Mr. Moody Reviews. I can't wait till you guys get to see Joseph when he's up to our gold executive producer, Sheldon, Benedict, and Tony Baker from Quest for Pixels. Our gentlemen and gentlelady executive producers, Dude427, Martini Jean, Aaron Doherty, David Ray, Jesse Armstrong, Joel Brooks, James Johnson, Mr. Haircut himself, Nick Milicia from Next Level Games, and our newest executive producer, Tim Ulf. Why don't we get into the intro? I can't remember what intro I have here, but let's see what happens.
Let's face it, as Nintendo fans, we are often left slightly disappointed and scratching our heads asking why. Where is our Super Mario Galaxy 3? Why isn't Metroid out yet? Bring back the Ice Climber seriously, and what were you thinking with the Virtual Boy? Well, sit back as Sean Capri and Bobby Pauls do just that. That's right, this is If We Ran Nintendo. Now, cue the music, maestro.
Hey everyone, it's me, Sean Capri. You're watching and listening to episode 101 of If We Ran Nintendo. It publishes on iTunes and Google Play every Wednesday, but we're live on Monday. Thanks to everybody at patreon.com/MakeUsBetter. Today I am joined by the greatest co-host in all of the land and podcasting, Mr. Bad Bit himself, Joseph Moran, and Mr. Turbo GFX Jesse, the handsomest gentleman I know in New Jersey. Guys, how you doing? Hi, Joseph. Can you show everybody what you were doing just a moment ago that distracted me so?
Me?
Yeah, man. What were you doing? What were you doing? Is it purely? I know that you like to do podcasts with purely visual gags.
Yeah, I know it doesn't make any sense, but I really do love it. And so we got the little, piranha plant right here.
Is his name Chad? Is he the Chad?
Yeah, Chad. You want to say something, Chad?
Yeah.
Hola, Make It Better community. I am Chad the Piranha Plant. Hola.
I already regret this.
I was wondering, what is Mr. Badbit going to college for? And the answer is puppeteering, obviously.
Actually, I'm majoring in miming. And
minor.
That other voice you're hearing, of course, Turbo GFX Jesse. Hi Jesse Sackin. How are you, buddy?
How you guys doing? Thanks for having me, Sean. It's a real honor to be here. I've been a fan of the show for a long time. And
stop it, man.
Quite the privilege.
We already talked about. We should fight today. I think we should do the pit. I'm waiting for you to do a version of the pit on your YouTube channel. Can you tell everybody what you're up to, where they can find you on the internet, your YouTube channel, all that good stuff, man? Because I'm loving it, like McDonald's.
Sure. You can find me at Jesse. No, you can't. You can't find me there.
I do that all the time.
You can find me at Turbo GFX Jesse, like Turbo Graphics Jesse. Mm-hmm. And my channel is really video game based, really Nintendo and PlayStation, really anything I'm interested at the time. We do a lot of game theories, predictions, top 5 lists, a few interviews here and there, maybe a little touch of movies. But that kind of stuff, really.
Nice, man. You've been killing it lately. Like, you've been just pushing out videos and everything. Like, both of you guys. Just the power of New Jersey, just lighting up the country.
The water. It's the bagels.
Oh, my God, it's the bagels. Let me tell you something. Yeah.
Have you guys podcasted together yet? Have you connected?
Yes. Yeah, we did
one time.
The Avengers Infinity War spoiler cast.
I knew there was something.
Guys,
it was one. Good.
Jesse, I'm sorry to have added somebody right at the last minute here. I know you were looking forward to being the first solo guest, and actually now
I wanted some quality Sean and Jesse time, but we got to add somebody in.
Remember that time we did We the Gamercast together? That was just like a couple weeks ago, really.
A couple weeks ago, that was a good time.
That was a good time,
man. Go check that out if you haven't already.
I know. Well, I'm going to be putting the link to your YouTube channel in the show notes. But everybody, if you haven't already, give Jesse a sub. We got to get this guy up to 100 subs so we can get his freaking URL all set.
I'm climbing. I'm climbing.
You're getting there, man. You're putting in the work.
Getting there.
Joseph, the other Jay from Jersey. What's been going on your channel, man? Can we chat a little bit for a second? Before Todd Auction's not gonna be happy with this episode because news just dropped as well. It's gonna take just a little bit. I got a ton of shout outs to get to. So why don't I want to talk to you about your channel though, because we talk all the time in our chat, our messenger chat.
Ooh, yeah.
But what's going on, man? Did you have some frustrations today? Do you wanna vent? Or are you good?
It's been a week and a half for me.
Man.
I've done my finals. I'm getting rid of the finals right now. I think I got my last one tomorrow.
Which one is it?
It is my communications and law class.
Oh, you can totally fudge that. Just whatever, make it up.
I wish I could.
It'll be okay, man.
I really wish I could. And after that, I'm clear. I'm in the green. But with that said, I'm starting to make content again, which is amazing.
Yep.
We've been doing the trophy room, the PlayStation podcast made by the players for the players, and that's been going great. But I haven't done anything for YouTube. So today I put out a video for God of War 4 of how it made me and helped my relationship with my father.
That's amazing, man.
Dude, if you hear me like go, why does Joe sound so weird at certain points? It's because I was about to cry.
Just crying. Yep, all over that foamy over your microphone is just soaking up all the man tears.
Oh, boy.
It's all right. It's good to cry every once in a while.
Let me tell you something.
This make us better community. These videos last few days have really brought a lot of tears out.
I know, everybody's just sitting around their computer just like bawling their freaking eyes out. And I'm just crying because Jam's cut his hair. That's what I'm upset about these days.
Oh, man. Let me tell you something. He looks fine.
He's doing the exact same. I had the same hair. When I was his age, I had the same hair, and now he's done the same thing that I did. I regret it. It doesn't grow back. That's the thing. I've tried to grow it back. It doesn't happen.
No.
Jesse,
it's like when I shave my beard. It's awful, and I don't like it.
Oh, that's actually. I think I've seen you with the shaved beard. Both you guys got great beard games. Jesse, how much time you spent on that beard? Is it just come in like, look how perfect that is?
So I shave it down about every 2 to 3 weeks, but I haven't had a clean shave in like 5 years.
Overrated. This is the way we evolved to be this way. Guys, before we get into the chat and all the shout outs and everything, I don't know, did anybody see the news that like just dropped like 10 minutes before we went live? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? You actually have no idea? Okay, so this is going to be an incredible...
I've been busy. I just came right
I know, dude. I was holding a baby, and I was like, my Twitter just exploded because everybody is telling me this is my favorite thing that's on the internet. Nintendo just announced cloud saves. So now they announced it, and now everybody's telling me. Like, I'm going through my notifications. Hey, Sean, cloud saves are coming. This is amazing.
Wait, was this part of a part of a bigger package?
Yes, so they just announced the Nintendo Switch Online coming September 28th. I'm literally reading this mostly for the first time. I've sort of skimmed this. I want to talk, guys, the very first thing that jumps out at me. Nintendo Entertainment System, Nintendo Switch Online. I'm going to click the link here to learn more, okay?
Clicking a link could be dangerous sometimes.
Okay, yeah. I think this is going to be okay.
You're not at work.
Here we go. So I'll get into the pricing in just a second, but the pricing doesn't matter because you're going to pay whatever for this, okay? Play classic NES games anywhere, anytime. Enjoy a selection of NES games with added online play for the first time ever as part of your paid Nintendo Switch Online membership. I am freaking out right now, you guys. I'm like, I can't believe I'm seeing this.
So is this like Game Pass?
This is your like Xbox Live, your PSN, whatever for $24.99. I'm pretty sure I just saw a second ago with a family membership up to 8 memberships for $44.99. Hang on, that might be Canadian pricing.
Yeah, that sounds high. True. America's supposed to be $20.
Yeah, it's $20 a year here, where we have real money, and
your dollar's actually worth a damn.
Yeah.
Plans and pricing. Let me click over here. I'm still on the US site, so that's good. Okay, 1 month. I don't want to do your stupid survey. 1 month, $3.99 USD. 3 months. Who's doing these anyways? 3 months is $8, and 12 months is $20. You're right. And then a family membership is $35, where you can have you can invite up to 7 people, so 8 people total for $35. All have access to Nintendo Switch Online. I shouldn't drink carbonated drinks while I'm reading the news, you guys.
So one more time, what do you actually get? You get cloud saves? You got a bunch of NES games you could play online for the first time.
Yep. And online,
is there anything else?
You get your online play, so battle it out with cooperative players. Save data cloud backup. That's like, they put those words in all sorts of wrong order, I think.
Yeah.
Of course, you get your Nintendo Switch online app, and then special offers.
Wait, we had an app?
Yeah, I mean,
an app?
You already sort of had an app. Enhance your online experience for compatible games with the smartphone app. If you guys don't mind,
is it still the smartphone app? So that's, I think, right off the bat.
That's why those are like, it comes later.
But to me, I think the biggest and the coolest thing and the most innovative thing right here, talk about true innovation, the family plan. That's awesome.
Smart.
Yep.
That's smart.
Like, seriously, $34. Like, how many of us have like a brother or sister like I do, and they're also playing online games? Like, my brother's playing Battlefront right now. How awesome would it be if we can share? I know he's the only person playing Battlefront 2 right now. It's sad, pathetic, but I'm related to him somehow. Anyway, isn't that awesome that I'm able to share an account with him and we're able to play online games together rather than spending $60 each? That's really awesome.
Is it going to be like Netflix, how you could just give your code out to anybody? Can I just have like my 5 best friends share a family plan, you think?
It seems like it, the thing that we have to remember is that it's not like you're linking 8 other people to the games that you own, like Mario Odyssey and everything like that. It is linking you to Switch Online. So let me just read this again, because I just went back to I want to see this.
If I could split it with a few other people, it'd be like $4 a piece.
Yeah.
I mean, I have brothers all over the internet. I think we're brothers.
All brothers. And I'm also curious about the cloud saves. If they're going to do it similar to how Xbox and PlayStation does it, or if it's going to be its own thing that's not quite up to par.
Yeah, there's some. Well, I think PlayStation's not up to par, Joseph.
Oh, really? I think it's fine.
Yeah, really? It doesn't even do it automatically. You gotta set it up. No, it doesn't download automatically. It's no good. Xbox is a real deal. We'll see how these guys do it.
I honest to God, I've never had a problem with my cloud saves. I don't even notice them. I just know I play Bloodborne,
it's really not a big deal,
and it works.
Yeah. I had an issue with Persona one time, going from one PlayStation to the other, and then I was playing and I didn't realize. Anyways, that's a whole other thing. Who cares about PlayStation?
Well, that's your problem. You're playing bad games, Sean.
Persona's a good game. I want to talk to you guys about the games that it announced. Service will launch with 20 NES games, new games added regularly. These titles include first title,
Mario Kart.
Soccer. This is NES.
Oh, soccer.
Soccer, balloon fight, tennis, ice climber, Donkey Kong, Dr. Mario was the winner. Mario Brothers, The Legend of Zelda, Super Mario Brothers, and Super Mario Brothers 3 with more to be added later. What do you think?
I'm offended because they said soccer and not how it's supposed to be pronounced. Football.
Soccer.
But
wait, there's no golf?
Mm-mm.
Saving golf?
It seems like that's next. That's got to be next, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. How much time do you guys think you'll actually spend playing those games online?
Dude, playing these games, this on the go, this is toilet gaming for me. Nintendo is speaking to me. I'm loving this.
Well, you can't really play these on the go because you need to be connected to Wi-Fi, right?
That's a good point. I wonder how that's going to work.
That is a really good point.
If you always have to check in. Let's see if it's a frequently asked question. It's nope. The
frequently asked questions are going to be like, where can I pay for this service?
Yeah,
How
pretty
can
much.
I pay for this service? How much money do I have to spend? Wait, I can play Mario 3 again?
My favorite of the frequently asked questions, the very last one. How do I set up and use save data cloud backup? Answer. More details will be released soon.
Ooh, thank you.
Thanks, Nintendo.
I need that.
Guys,
so this overall is some good news, but there are some troubling things. I need to give you Nintendo guys a shot of reality.
Oh, Jesus. Get Bobby back, please,
smartphone,
God.
All right, let's go. Let's get Bobby back now.
Speaking of
smartphone
Jersey.
app. This is not good.
Trash.
Right? Like voice chat via smartphone app. Nintendo, please cut it out, man. Partner up with Discord and give us a real voice chat option, man. This is still not good. Like that. Oh, you're locking me out of a terrible app on my phone. Oh no, I need to spend this $20 so I can understand what mediocrity looks like and feels like. I don't like that. Give me a voice chat app.
I actually came up with a solution for this. In my video, it's called like Nintendo Online coming soon. Check it out. But how about if Nintendo came out with like a headset, a peripheral headset you put on, it connects to your Switch, And I feel like that could solve everything, right?
They have that plus that little like dongle thing.
Yeah,
like,
but no dongle. Just like a wireless headset you put on.
Of
and
course.
You could just connect. And
of course, that's the solution.
Wired in.
Or just make it part of the parental controls, like so many of us already have. Like, just so simple, you know. I don't know. Again, a lot of this news is awesome. Like cloud saves.
Yeah, I can tell
awesome.
You're super stoked about it. I'm thrilled, guys. I
am
can't
so
believe
excited.
it. Oh, good God. We're gonna start the show like we do each and every episode or week or whatever the hell Bobby used to say. And I don't even care, Bobby. You're probably not even listening, anyways. With our shout outs, Jesse, let's start with you, man. You want to show some love? You're pointing up at the sky. Somebody.
I have two shout outs. Two.
Okay, let's go. It's all yours.
This first one goes to a person that motivates me every single day. He works harder than anybody else I know. He makes some of the best content on the internet. His videos are not only like thought-provoking, but they're funny and smart. And this person is me.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I dig it. I dig it. Oh, I'm so happy right now.
Shout out to me. No, that's my heel promo. That's my heel promo.
I like it a lot.
my real shout out. Now I hit you over the head with a steel chair. I'm the chair. No, my real shout out goes to you, Mr. Sean Capri.
That's a cheat.
Aww.
Sean like the pants, Capri. Capri like the actor. No, honestly, without your push, I don't think I would have started a channel. Aww. So I'm forever in your debt.
You owe me nothing. Just have fun, man. You are literally like, you're just such a crazy natural. So I'm gonna throw the compliments right back at you. I saw your first video. I'm like, well, this is gonna be great. I can't
Thank you, sir.
You just never know. Like people come up to you, they're like, I think I'm gonna do something. I'm like, do it, and then they do it, and you especially was just like, it's just right off the bat, you got it. You got something, man, and it's called a beard.
What I've learned, two things: you need a beard, and you need to just keep pushing. Like, you can't just make a video and stop. Can't make two and stop. Just got to keep on thinking, what's the next video?
That's what I'm impressed. You got that real quick, man.
Yeah, it's important.
So are the two me and
generous.
You?
I will take 50% of your whatever you get.
You should.
Oh, 50% of zero.
Yeah,
so you have 50%.
I think
50% of my debt.
You actually take 25% of what Jesse gives.
25%.
Sounds fair to me.
At patreon.com/make us better. Oh boy, nice little plug in there.
Let's be real. My wife is collecting 100%.
That's true. Boy. At least 50.
One way or the other.
Do you have any other shout outs other than me? And you?
I said me. I said you.
Yeah, does that cover it?
Actually, no lie. I was actually gonna shout out Bad Bit, but since he's on the show, it'll be a little awkward. So maybe next time.
That's weird. Yeah, don't use it up this time.
Don't use it on me. I'm a piece of trash. Let's all
Don't say that. Don't say that. I dropped this. Sorry, that was noisy.
I'm just a big wreck of a human. You know?
I am, or you are? What's happening here?
Me. No, I just wanted to get a little. I just wanted to bum everybody out so I could bring them up high.
Oh, hey.
Because I too have two shout outs.
Oh,
if I may.
Please do.
All right, lightning round. Here, first off, I want to shout out, and I shouted him out before, Jams.
Oh,
Jams content.
Quality human.
Strawberry jams.
Seriously, the greatest content I've ever seen.
I know, right?
And it's go watch all of his videos, because they're just every single one of them kills me every single time. I'm dying.
Dude should just stare at the camera, just like he doesn't have to say anything, and just the way that he looks at the camera, I'm like, I'm dying. Like that's comedic gold, dude.
He really and Bargain Bros is such a freaking great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I was about to drop an F-bomb, but I want to keep this classy.
Gotta keep it Nintendo.
It's such a great show.
Yeah,
I can't wait for the future of it.
Paddy
and
Wagon.
Then I also got to shout out. Talk about the Paddy Wagon. I want to shout out Joe After Work for the Planet Nintendo podcast from his Twitch channel. Because oh my goodness gracious, this guy is the most entertaining.
I know.
I can hear him read an instruction manual. And he'll make it work.
Yeah.
I was watching his night shift stream. It was amazing.
It's amazing.
Can't teach charisma like that.
Dude, you can't. Oh my goodness. So those are my shout outs.
I love it.
There you go.
Guys, I got a couple. And then Todd Oxray, you can just chill because we're going to get into your topics in just a second. A few, boys. I had to keep a list going throughout this week. I want to give a shout out to my boy, Jacob Rush from Nintendo Nostalgia. Those guys did a Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Quest episode. And I got to rep Donkey Kong with my shirt today. I think this is one of the sweetest Donkey Kong shirts that I own. one of the sweetest video game shirts now, and if you're missing the video, you're missing out. Jacob, I love you. I hope you're doing all right, buddy. You're strong like saying. 3-Bit Losers. I wanted to shout out to those guys. I was throwing them a little shade in the Discord because they keep inviting everybody else onto the show, and I'm like, hi, my name's Sean. I'm over here.
I've been on.
Yeah, good for you. I haven't.
I was invited tonight, but I was literally too busy editing. And they're just like, please don't let us invite Sean. Please don't make us do this.
I would have had to turn it down. I would have had. You know what the best part is? They're like, hey man, why don't you come on this day? And it's like a Monday. I'm like, you guys, you know what I do on Mondays. Like, it's pretty public.
Well, maybe it's just their plan for like, they go, okay, we don't have to feel bad about it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they're the WCW to the WWF. They're trying to elevate both brands, you know?
Ooh.
Create a war.
I think they're giving a little too much credit. Maybe just a little.
What I'm trying to do with the Xbox Drive.
Dude, that is so much fun. Trophy room. You know what? We're going to drive our car right through your trophy room, so suck it. Barry Dunn, our friend from Nintendo Impact Gaming, our Irish Romanian or Romanian Irishman, I'm not sure which order, he's going to voice act in a game, you guys.
What?
He got a gig voice acting in a game. Check him out, Barry Dunn on Twitter and Nintendo Impact.
Wow.
I think it's Nintendo Impact Gaming. Barry Dunn, I'm sorry I didn't write that down, and I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm making it worse by talking about it more. But Barry, I'm very impressed, dude. I'm wondering now, is the character he's going to play, is that going to be an Irishman or a Romanian? I wonder.
Ooh.
What are you going to play?
What if it's both?
Could be both. Could be Barry Dunn.
There you go.
My final shout out, and probably the last one these guys are going to get for a year and a half, because good Lord, it's been a lot lately. But Adam Leonard and John Wall celebrating 50 episodes of Megadads Live. I laughed my ass off. If you guys haven't listened to Megadads Live, just listen to the first 5 minutes. That he did a parody of Imagine by John Lennon with all the patron names. He worked us all in there, and it is amazing. So,
wow, that sounds amazing.
Megadads.
Wow.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Oh, wow.
I think.
Nice.
Oh, final shout out. I almost forgot. Donnie Reese from Play Some Video Games just announced the newest Mario Golf tournament. So get your butts in there. The number, the code is in the show notes. As of in a moment. Right now it's in my notes. Soon it will be in your notes. I'm going to put it in the Discord. Please, guys, pick up your 3DSs, dust them off, blow them like you're picking it out of a big old library, and you just and all the dust blows off. Don't breathe in the dust first. Breathe to the side and then blow out. You probably heard how I turned my head. I'm talking way too much, guys. Let's get right into it.
Was that a record? Was that a record shout out? Was that 4? I think you said 2.
Because Bobby brought it last week, and I was like, "What the shit?" And I started my notes at the beginning of the week. I need to be better. You guys make me better. So play some Mario Golf. The thing will be in there, the number, the code, because that's how Nintendo works.
Rip Bobby.
Todd Oxtra, it's time for you to smile, because it's time. Wait, you guys want to talk about what you're playing? You guys playing anything? Yeah, I want to do it. It's time for the Flex to Posed. What you playing? Joseph, Mr. Badbit, what you playing, my friend?
I've been playing a little game called Donkey Kong.
Yes.
Tropical Frizz. And I've literally played 15 minutes of that, and then I've been doing a lot of something called studying. It's awful. I wouldn't recommend it.
It's a bad game.
A little bit after
a lot of grinding.
I've been playing a little game called Fortnite. A little indie hit, a little indie darling.
This is Nintendo.
I forgot Quest for Pixels. I have another shout out. Quest for Pixels. I was on their show, guys. E3 predictions. Check them out. QuestForPixels.com. I'm so sorry. Keep going.
But that's it. That's all. This is the least I've ever played.
Have you played as Thanos in Fortnite? Is that out yet? Is that a thing?
Tomorrow.
That's hilarious, dude.
So it's gonna be 100 Thanoses on 100 Thanoses?
No, what it is the gauntlet. The gauntlet is somewhere on the map, and you have to find it. And then once you do, you have all of his powers.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
Jesse, what you playing, man?
Playing? So Nintendo-wise, I am still playing God of War, and I'm also playing Rise of Tomb Raider. But Nintendo-wise, I just downloaded an eShop game that I'm not loving. And you were actually playing it the other night on your stream. I think it's called Nightfall.
Yeah, Lightfall.
Lightfall.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same.
I played about 2 hours of it. I was on a plane. I was playing it, and just not loving it. It was it's kind of a Celeste and Meat Boy feel. Yep. The mechanics don't feel very smooth, and I don't know. It's kind of pretty, but it doesn't really. The palettes don't really change that much, so it gets a little boring.
Good point.
And it's a very it's a very frustrating game. So I don't feel like I'm advancing enough, and so it's kind of one of these games.
I heard Deckard Cain's in it from the hit classic Blizzard title called Diablo 3, the Reapers of Souls edition.
So for those that don't know, there's a narrator through the whole beginning of the game, and he's actually voice acted by Babbitt. So it's great he's on the show. Thank you for joining us.
You're not my grandchildren.
You do the whole. You actually kind of transform into an old man. That's impressive.
On command, it is. Yes.
Now I feel like you're just gonna like shit yourself because you're losing. You're so in character. You're gonna lose control of your bowels.
I can't see because of the glaucoma.
I don't know what to do with that. I've also been playing Donkey Kong, guys, but on the Wii U. I played it on the Wii U. It's hilarious.
How much did it cost you on the Wii U?
At full price because I bought this 4 years ago. This is the first time that I'm getting around to it.
I believe it was only like $49.99 when it came out on the Wii U. I might have made that up, but I think I saw that today.
I wonder if that'd be interesting.
If you make it up, just stick to it.
True. Yeah, you could just... Because I always second guess myself even when I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no fact checking. No fact checking.
Fair. Nobody Google that. This is a good game, you guys.
They should have released both games in a package and charged $60. Then you feel like you're getting some real value.
The Wii U game as well?
Yeah, both games. The original Donkey Kong... What was the original one called?
Oh, like Donkey Kong Country?
Yeah,
you get like
Kong
returns
Country.
maybe?
For Wii U. And Tropical Freeze in one package. Then you feel like you're getting some real value. Now you're just getting a port for $60 with an easy mode. It's kind of
I have to say, I've never played Donkey Kong. This is my first ever Donkey Kong game, so I don't feel as bad. Yeah, I talked myself into it. I was just like, I was trading and stuff at GameStop. I was like, you know what? Whatever.
Do you like it?
Whatever. I haven't played enough of it to give it a steady thought, but I respect I'm enjoying it. I like it. So far, 15 minutes of it's good.
I feel like if you like 2D platformers, I mean, it's right up there with some of the best. I think.
I get a little frustrated with it. I want to be rolling, and it's not rolling. And then when I don't want to be rolling, he's rolling. So sometimes I
we be rolling.
My segue.
I was gonna make that pun.
I'm white and nerdy. Todd Oxtra, get ready because guess what? It's time for the Todd Oxtra timeout for topics. Mr. Sackin, Mr. Turbo, GFX, Jesse has brought both of our topics here today. I like that as soon as I announced topics, 2 people left. Like the second I said it's time for the topics. So maybe there's something to that. We're never getting the topics.
They probably didn't get shouted out by you. You're like, you shouted everybody else.
Yeah, right. Every single person except those 2 people.
And so they're like, all right, we're out.
And I didn't even go through the chat, so I apologize, chat, but I feel like I'm getting made fun of already. So thank you all for being here, Dave Ray and Jason Lacey.
Bobby never would have missed that.
Yeah, he probably would have.
James, we got Warren.
Him and I would have been fighting by now.
I'm seeing a lot of David in the chat. So what's up, David?
David's having a chat by himself in there because I made everybody leave. Jesse, what are your topics, man? We'd start with whatever you like.
Whatever I like. All right. So I thought it would be fun to kind of reboot 2 games or 2 characters that haven't gotten much love in a while. So the first one I want to talk about is Donkey Kong, right? So we haven't seen a new Donkey Kong innovation in a long time. So my idea for a new Donkey Kong game is kind of going back to Donkey Kong 64, but bringing in some Tomb Raider and Uncharted elements. So you're kind of looking at
straight
Donkey
up
Kong
murder.
Yeah, straight up murder. So you're looking at Donkey Kong.
No consequence.
Yeah, he's a gun, killing people. So you're kind of looking at Donkey Kong at that like third person perspective, and he's running through the jungle trying to jump on stuff. Maybe the areas open up a little bit, so it can be like open world a little bit. But you're basically on track. So it's a traditional Donkey Kong game, but instead of going 2D, you kind of just run through the world like an Uncharted game. But my question for you guys, in Uncharted and Tomb Raider, there's all this gun action, and obviously Donkey Kong isn't playing that game. So how can we mix up the gameplay when he's not climbing up things and kind of trying to figure out different puzzles?
I've really enjoyed, in Tropical Freeze, I've really enjoyed just like jumping on things and then picking them up, basically like a turtle shell, but just like really hucking them and doing all the damage. And because he's a big, strong ape or gorilla or whatever, he's going to just throw people through mountains. Like totally destructible 3D environment is what I want, you guys.
Well,
avalanches.
I'm gonna battle against this, Sean. I'm gonna battle against this idea.
Sometimes you just gotta fill space there. I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but those were words that came out of my mouth. So yeah, if I gave you a moment to think, give me something better.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the deal.
Huckin'.
First off, if you know, on the trophy room, we do a segment called "If I Was Shu," because let's be honest, Shuhei Yoshida doesn't just run PlayStation; he runs the whole gig. So if I'm Shuhei Yoshida, now in charge of Nintendo, I have to think of what donkey.
So you're Shuhei. You run into Nintendo. You kick some people out of their glass windows.
I tell them, you got to get out of here. Okay, I'm breaking necks. I'm cashing checks. Do you know who I am? And the first thing I do, honestly, before we even get into level design, and I hope you guys are down with this.
Down.
We take Playtronics, the rare guys, and we give them Donkey Kong. First thing I do.
Because it's funny, because as Jesse was describing it, I was thinking Banjo-Kazooie, actually.
And that's what I think it should be themed. I think the Uncharted-like aesthetic is a great idea, but if we can open the world up and make each level like a hub where we can kind of banjoify, Mr. Donkey. I don't want to presume his last name's Kong because that's a stereotyping.
But, you don't think they're all a family? Like all the crazy Kongs, aren't they a family?
Again,
Candy Kong.
Just because they look alike, I'm not assuming. I'm not assuming here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You could do that. I'm not. I'm going to be the bigger man here. So, no, but I honestly think I like the hub world idea, and I like it having this third-person camera to it. But there's that issue of, like, how does he interact with that world? You know what I'm saying?
I think there's already so many 3D environments on the Switch, like with Zelda and Mario, that Donkey Kong, in my opinion, needs to do something a little different. I personally think a more linear level structure with open level, like
Crash.
No, not Crash.
Thank you.
That was the
I was
worst
worried.
thing.
Okay, I was just worried. Just want to rule that out.
I'm thinking Uncharted, even like Lost Legacy, where it was basically a linear adventure, but then there's some it opens up in some levels, and you have options to do different things in different orders. But I think it needs to be different.
Oh man, yeah. Now we're talking. Okay, so here's what
different.
I like it. Donkey Kong needs to be the series for Nintendo for set pieces. Like you don't really have those.
Yes.
You don't have the train from Uncharted 2 in anything in Nintendo. And somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I need something like these moments. Right. Donkey Kong is larger than life. He's giant, man. Let's do that. Joseph,
he's on an avalanche. He's on an avalanche, dodging boulders. You got to jump on a snowboard.
Yeah, he's lying to his wife about where he's going. Right, that's where you're going. No, different, Joseph. Where are you going with it, man?
I don't know about the line to the wife. That was kind of out of left field.
What if we even go a little step? Maybe we get out of this third person thing. Right?
Okay, let's
make this a city sim. Donkey Kong is in charge of New Donk City. And you need to build, and you need to function the city.
It's just the mayor.
You gotta, he has to pass legislation. He has to shake hands with bureaucrats.
I don't know. I see him kind of driving a city bus for some reason, opening up the door, bringing children on board.
Driving them off cliffs. Like this is a great idea.
What if in some strange twist of fate, it's actually you become Donkey Kong banana farmer, and so instead of hoarding all of your bananas, you're working on a banana. You're taking all the bananas off and you're shipping them all around the world. You're sharing the banana wealth. This is dumb.
I don't like that.
I like the set piece idea, to be honest with you guys.
All right.
So if Donkey Kong goes to New Donk City,
yeah,
is Pauline his love interest, or what's the deal?
Oh, there is a will they won't they.
It's got to be the whole game
throughout the whole movie. Yes. Oh, sorry. Game. Yeah, absolutely.
Will there be a Sonic 06 ending while they make out?
This is gonna be he's getting the third base, and you can assume by the credits rolling he's touchdown.
Touchdown.
I'm so sorry, Sean. You should have never let me on.
I'm so glad that you came on. Dave in the chat says that the set piece gameplay is kind of dull. And that's what, third person open world was getting a little dull before a little game called Breath of the Wild came around. And I would love to see them, although I see what you're saying, David. I definitely understand that. But for some reason, I like this topic because I think Donkey Kong needs to escape from this 2D stuff. Like I need to have a little bit more. I like what Tropical Freeze is doing with some of like it does sort of have a little bit of set piece stuff where it sort of like launches you into a sequence of things that are happening and they're exciting, but it's still sort of locked in within that 2D world. So I would like to see them break out into 3D. And I feel like the reason they went from DK64 to back to Returns and everything like that is we started to see too many like mascot 3D type of platformers. Now I guess we're maybe venturing back into that world, but people are craving them more than they were when DK64 was.
Yeah. Look at the sales of Mario and Zelda. They're insane.
Mm-hmm.
People love them on the Switch. Nintendo has always been about the 3D platformer. So let's bring one more.
What about Kirby, though? Does Kirby go 3D? Or like that's like, are there some games that just... What about Yoshi?
Kirby had his game.
That's the thing. Like, at what point do you start to go... I don't know. Like, is 2D just where this guy lands?
And that's a great question, because I think Kirby's always going to be 2D.
But Kirby would be great 3D if you think about it.
Kids to get into.
Good point.
What's that?
I think floating around as Kirby would be sweet.
It would be, but I think again, it's just for the kids. Like I'm thinking ages 4 to 6. Like it makes sense for him to be 2D.
Yeah.
But for Donkey Kong, I think, like you're right. I love Tropical Freeze so far, but I think stepping out and giving like developers like Plantronics and just giving them free reign of going, listen, you made the best Donkey Kong game from what I've heard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here, take a crack at it. Do whatever you want, but at the same exact time, you have to be careful of the formula, but improve upon it, because you don't want Star Fox Adventures on your hands, right? So we do have to be, as much as I do love like the city sim aspect, we do have to be a little careful. I think a rare Banjo-esque game in a Donkey Kong universe makes sense because of you being able to switch in and out of characters and have like, I know like Diddy like rides on your back, or Ditsy, yep, right? Rides on your back. And having like a Banjo-esque game, I think it makes sense, and it would get people behind it because of who's making it. That's what I think.
Why doesn't Nintendo have a sandbox game like Grand Theft Auto? Like that's sort of like the next
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, you might be right. I'm just thinking of like kind of like where this does check most of those boxes.
I mean, Retro Studios, that's what they're making.
Living, breathing kind of just world that you can just kind of like go bowling, cousin. Go bowling with your cousin, Funky.
Honestly, I'm saving that for the next character.
Okay, fair enough. Well, why don't we take that opportunity before we do? David Ray, thank you for the greatest suggestion. We should have started with this, of course. The answer. Hear me out, boys. 100 Kongs jump out of a banana plane. DK Royale.
Game opener right there.
Done. That's that topic is. Yep, that's the winner.
Yep, that's it. We got that.
Next time David's on the show.
There can only be one Kong. Oh my goodness.
What's your next topic, Jesse? Bring it on, man.
I'm actually going to bring up the character. I have an idea of what type of game this character should be in, but I'm going to bring it to you guys. Waluigi. Never gotten his own game. Never gets much love except for in memes. What kind of game do you think Waluigi should be in or star in?
Could I take this? Because I've been thinking about it all.
Please do.
We need an 80s style Miami Vice-esque GTA-like clone for Waluigi. We need it stylized as something like a Blood Dragon, right? Mm-hmm. That 80 in-your-face vibe.
Hilarious.
Oh God, yeah. And I mean, it is rated M for mature. This is the M-rated game that Nintendo needs. We're talking about Waluigi doing all sorts of drugs. He is running over hookers, right? He is getting that phone call from Wario going, "Hey cousin, I took a bowling," and you do. There are bowling mini games in this game.
I have to be.
You are, Miami Vice is playing on the radio, is playing on all TVs.
Is he a bad guy? Is he a bad guy in this game?
Absolutely.
The anti-hero?
Oh no, not he is the straight up villain, and that's the twist. It's it's called Waluigi. Definitely not going to heaven. He is going straight down there, and he knows.
Where is he? Is he in the Mushroom Kingdom?
No, he is in a New Donk City like Miami environment. So we're gonna call it, what would we call this city? Would it be? It can't be Wario's like city, right?
Daisy's something.
Could we do Peach?
Do Peach?
Oh, no. I'm sorry, Daisy. I think Daisy.
It would be Daisy.
Daisy could run a sketchy '80s like Miami Vice feeling city, and
she's all coked up. She's all coked up somewhere. You have to save her.
Oh, absolutely! It's the first scene. It's implied. She's just like, like literally opening the door, and she's quickly like she's sitting at a desk, quickly going like this. Oh
my gosh!
It's heavily implied.
Okay. Jesse, is that kind of what you had in mind when you want to bring?
Exactly my idea. Where do you steal my notes or something?
Absolutely did.
So M rated, M is in Mario or M is in totally mature. This is insane. David in the chat says Yakuza, but with Waluigi. I think.
Whoa. David has got a good point.
Here's the thing about Waluigi is that you got to do it right, because if you get it wrong, you end up with like Wario but worse. And like Wario has been, I feel like he's been cast aside. They kind of landed on something that was good, and then they messed it up just for like maybe 2 games, and we got to come back. So I'm guessing that like 2D anything is out for the Waluigi.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. I think even you could bring Wario in as, what was it in Grand Theft Auto 4, like Sons of the Damned or something like that.
Oh yeah, the biker gang.
Yeah, that's DLC for sure.
Oh, you're already thinking DLC.
Dude, I'm
20 extra bucks right there. Come on.
I'm thinking 5-year plan with this thing.
What are his powers though? Like, what do you even do? What is he good at?
He's a floaty jump, just like Luigi.
He like his knees could touch his face when he jumps. It's real all over the place.
Maybe it's Waluigi trains for the Olympics.
He hits you with a rose. He throws rose at you. Bad breath.
That's the thing that I wanted to lock in on, was the roses. Like, he's a bit of a romantic. So this is the second dating simulator that we brought up on this show. Okay. Waluigi just trying to find a little bit of love. And
you know what? I'm just saying, this is very bold, but I think we should make him homosexual. Nothing wrong with that. Let's go crazy. Let's include everybody. Let's include everybody.
Waluigi being the first LGBTQ member.
That's what the L stands for. That's what the upside down L stands for.
Oh my god!
It all makes everybody in Nintendo.
And then he gets to be the captain of Rainbow Road. That one took a second for you boys. That took a second. They're like, what does Rainbow Road have to do with anything?
My brain was like, how do we process this?
Yeah, now you're all just gonna think of Rainbow Road just a little bit differently.
I have a few other things I want to say, but I'm gonna keep it to myself right now.
Oh, bring it. Let's go.
No. He's like, no.
He's like, no. He's like, I know Sean can't stand silence on the podcast, so if I just shut up, he'll fill it with something.
No. I think that's great. I think him being the first openly gay character is actually super cool, and we can play with that a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, definitely. So are we down with this GTA style M-rated? Yeah.
I do have an idea also. It's a little different than yours.
A little different. Right? Could be a lot different.
So I was thinking Waluigi origin story. Mm-hmm. Right, because we don't really know what's the real relationship between Waluigi and Wario. Are they cousins? Are they brothers?
Oh yeah, good point.
How do they meet up? Right. And I think it would definitely be a turn-based role-playing game. Ooh. Similar to Paper Mario. Maybe he steals Paper Mario, right?
What if? Because I'm loving this idea. I think we need to get David on the show. Let's phone him in here. He's got some great ideas.
He's got all the good ideas. Thank you.
I would bring him on.
Yeah.
And I gotta say this: the main plot point is that Waluigi has gone in deep with the Yakuza. And the whole point of this game is, how does he find his way out? And Wario is also kidnapped by the Yakuza somewhere mid game, mm-hmm. And you're getting later into the game when they start nailing you with fingers.
Oh my gosh! The deeper into the game, the Yakuza gang actually becomes samurai warriors. as you start to level up and getting to they're a little bit more hardcore. I actually had what if okay, so he's all like tall and lanky, and I start to think about him kind of like if he's got you mentioned his jump, he does have a bit of a flutter step, but what if he sort of like has a Joker type of like strut and drag his foot and everything because he's holding this like really heavy blunt weapon like a melee weapon, and all of a sudden everybody, this is the mature game that you're asking for, but not the one you're thinking of, because it's Dark Souls on the Nintendo Switch with Waluigi, and he's beating the crap out of fools left, right, and center. What do you guys think of that?
So honestly, you're going to get killed a million times in this game.
You're going to die a lot. And the best part about when you die is like, whatever he sounds like. I don't know if that was Luigi or who it was. But he's going to make the sound every single time. And then Mario comes up and says, "You're dead," right after.
Or like when he's like, "Wah," like that, like at the very, it's like ear-piercing sound.
Yeah, just super, super annoying. Yeah, thank you, David says that's the money idea right there.
Yeah, honestly, I think we just pitched $1 billion idea.
You could steal the assets from what kingdom was that? The Forgotten Kingdom.
Oh,
in Mario Odyssey, right? So basically, have a level right there, just expand.
Let me ask you guys this: now that we've sort of explored a couple of ideas here, totally landed on some real winners. Do we really need a Waluigi game?
Absolutely. Now that we've mentioned it,
this game we do.
Yeah, but really. Yeah. Everybody, leave a comment in the chat, youtube.com/WeTheNerdy. I'm very curious to see, do we need a Waluigi game? Is that something that if they were to, let's take this angle. Okay, so if we were a fan of Nintendo and they announced a Waluigi game, would you be excited? I think I just reacted almost on my own to my own question. But Jesse, I'll throw it to you, man. Like, are you pumped about a Waluigi game coming, or are you just kind of like...
It depends what the gameplay is.
Sure.
If it was what we were just talking about, 100%.
Seriously.
If it was a dating simulator, then probably not, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think ideally...
I'm loving the idea he gets in deep with the Yakuza.
Yeah, I do not. Ideally, I would love to see him and Wario as bad guys in a Mario Odyssey 2 or something. Mm-hmm. So they're like very involved, but like, not focused on that.
Yeah, I like that idea too, because to me, I think Waluigi, he is not a hero, right? He is. We all get the vibe that he is at least an anti-hero. So probably I think him being like the villain of a Luigi game would be really awesome. Like maybe he is kind of like let's just say they do a Luigi's Mansion like 3 or whatever that case may be, and Waluigi is the one releasing the ghosts or something crazy to that effect, of like he is Luigi's counterpoint. I think that's where he fits, because I used to love Waluigi. I'll be honest with you, in the tennis game on the N64, that was my jam. But I always struck him as he gave me evil vibes, Sean.
I think Waluigi would do revenge better than anybody in the Nintendo catalog. Like he would do like a vengeance, like he would be like the Punisher, kind of like in the Mushroom Kingdom. And so either a Frank Castle type of experience or Taken. Like what if so Mario's lady gets taken all the time. And he doesn't like threaten anything. He doesn't like get on the phone. He does have special skills. He can jump like a mother. He's the jump man. So what if Waluigi has his lady taken, and he's gonna mob it up, and he's gonna go after that mother effer?
Honestly, Sean, another $1 billion idea.
There you go. I mean, he's such a versatile character, mainly because he hasn't been pigeonholed just yet.
I have a unique set of skills.
Who's his lady? Who's his lady? Is it one of Bowser's female daughters?
Wala Princess. I don't know who his lady is. Candy Kong. I bet he goes for the real skanky one. He
seems like a bitter man. He seems like a bitter man.
I bet he's
very bitter.
I bet he has a particular taste. You know what I mean?
Hairy armpits.
Preference.
Oh, okay. Are we gonna have a Donkey Kong Waluigi crossover?
Why not?
Now leaning towards.
Why not? It all starts with like they're racing each other in Mario Kart, and like one guy bumps into the other, and they both think that the other person's at fault, and then that's the story of their rivalry.
It's got to be Cranky Kong though, because there's already a Mario Donkey Kong crossover.
Guys, I got
this.
Oh,
Joseph's got it.
Buddy Cop, Waluigi, Cranky Kong. Cranky Kong has had enough of the police life. This is his final day, and then he hits retirement. Waluigi is a hotshot, hot-headed rookie cop who just got off the beat, and he's ready to just solve some crimes. Donkey Kong has been mysteriously taken. We don't know where he is. Cranky is now very upset, and how Waluigi falls into play on this is Wario is behind it all. Yeah,
Wario.
Wario is
Wario.
Of the Yakuza.
I thought you said Oreo, like the cookie. Like
no. I mean, they could be in it too because they're a huge conglomerate, and that's where they're funneling all the money.
Yeah,
but
of course,
Wario is the head of the Yakuza in New Donk City. Cranky Kong is on a mission of vengeance, but also justice.
Okay.
And it's called, what would this call? Cranky in New Donk City or something like that.
Oh, that's a winner,
wow,
right?
Wow, that really capped it off. I'm just waiting for the Foot Clan to jump into this. Like the crossovers are just nuts. Why don't you bring in the Foot?
I have a great crossover, and it can revive a very old school Nintendo game that has deep roots, and we haven't seen it in a long time. So let's say Waluigi buys a theme park, but it's not really a theme park because they have all these crazy rides, but he has been maintaining them. And you find out that he actually bought Pilot Wings Park. So you're playing Pilot Wings, but all these rides are very old and broken down, so it makes it even harder to play.
My only question with that, it's a great idea.
I love it.
How do we get the Yakuza involved?
They take your
also,
ticket.
the Yakuza are also rabbits.
Yeah, that's the thing. No matter what, Yakuza has to be in it. I just like the idea of everybody at Pilot Wings Park just jetting down, and then they pop their parachute open, and there's just like L's cut in everywhere. Like they're not able to just land safely, and then even when they do land, they create an L shape. They always land an upside down L because that's Waluigi. Guys, is there anything else, any other smashing ideas, Jesse, you had in your blueprints as we round out the show, my friend?
I think I've emptied out my brain on this podcast.
That's the one. Is this we've explored why we don't have a Waluigi game yet?
I think so.
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of conversations they have back in Japan about Waluigi.
I think the exact same. I think they are about to. I think the guy who comes up with every new idea gets murdered by the Yakuza.
It's just hard to get licensing
Full
for the Yakuza.
circle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it gets into real life. It's too real.
I like this.
That is all. Thank you, everybody, for listening to us on iTunes and SoundCloud. On dayspace.com and everywhere else. YouTube.com/WeTheNerdy. Guys, why don't we finish things off? Remind everybody where they can find you on the internet. Jesse, where are you on the internet, my friend?
Turbo GFX Jesse. All things gaming, little movies. If you like theories, if you like predictions, if you like top 5 videos. Today I did a video about a new Superman video game that's rumored to come out. A bunch of rumors came out earlier today. I made a video detailing what they are and what my expectations of that game could and should be. So come check me out. It's a lot of fun, and thank you guys very much for having me.
It was tons of fun. Mr. Joseph, as if people didn't already know, where are you on the internet?
Here's the deal, Sean. I told you guys I would announce something at the end of the show. I said I have a new show lined up. What's that?
Nothing. Go.
Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the show. I always wanted to do Let's Plays, and this idea has been in my head for literally 2+ years. But I don't have anybody that games with me. Right? None of my friends game. I can't be alone and do Let's Plays. It's just too weird. So I thought, who's always been there in my life through thick and thin? Who would be down for this idea?
Me.
There's only one person that came to my mind.
Not me.
It's my mother.
Oh,
so that's what I was thinking.
We're going to be doing
what you were going to say. Mom
and Me Plays. It's a Let's Play series where I take my mom and we put her into vicarious situations. So we're going to be trying out PSVR tomorrow.
What's a vicarious situation?
Well, the vicarious situation is she thinks she's going to just experience VR. What she doesn't know is I get to pick the game. So we're going to put her in the Resident Evil demo, and we're going to see my mom get virtually
amazing.
Yes. So you can expect that hopefully by Thursday. But I'm so excited.
Dude, that is awesome. I can't wait.
That sounds really funny.
I can't wait to see that. Did you? It reminds me, of course, Antonio Guillen introduced his mother to the Megadads and recorded it, and that's a great time.
Oh God!
It was on episode 50.
You probably avoid any sexual explicit games just for that little awkwardness, you know.
Oh no! The next episode is we're gonna pick up hooker.
I love how.
Don't think that's,
did that cut out for you, Jesse? Do you want to say that one more time? It cut out for the audience.
It cut out, but I kind of have an idea.
Yeah, it's like the internet just censored you, Joseph.
What? I can't be contained.
Guys, you know what's really cool? This episode, we have guests. Next episode, we've got Dave Moore and Johnny Casino coming on to talk about how we'd run a Nintendo podcast because they run podcasts and all that good stuff. And then after that, May 21st, guests are going away because we have a permanent host coming to If We Ran Nintendo.
Who is it?
The contract is up on the Discord, and the details are redacted. We will show more. We have a few phases.